A budget is always a challenge to leadership, and this budget paper, in particular, is a challenge to all candidates for mayor to present the same. First, a complete list of everything they have promised and how much all of it costs. And second, an honest discussion of the reliable funding sources to meet those costs. No candidate for election for mayor has done what I present today. New costs are matched by new revenues, with no threat to scheduled tax reform and no billion-dollar hole in the budget that would hamstring municipal contract negotiations or threaten our pension and health care reforms. Every proposal that I have made is presented in 22 budget lines. All costs are estimated for the next 5 years, no hidden future costs, and no smoke and mirrors. The largest of these costs are the following: $130 million for 500 new police officers, $100 million increase for the School District of Philadelphia, a $100 million increase for Community College of Philadelphia, $50 million for the PREP tax credit program to hire ex-offenders, a $30 million increase for Fairmount Park, $25 million increase for the Housing Trust Fund to provide affordable housing, a $25 million increase for the Youth Violence Reduction Project, a $20 million increase for supportive housing to end homelessness, a $20 million increase for after-school activities for our young people in the non-school hours, certainly 3 to 5 in the afternoon, the most dangerous times of day, and also other times of non-school time for children. A $15 million increase for the Art and Culture Fund, and $76 million for other new initiatives. These proposals total $91 million in spending over the next 5 years. I've identified $129 million in first-year funds and $462 million in the next 4 years after that to pay for the $91 million in new spending. These new funding sources include $72 million annually in efficiencies. This includes $15 million in savings from the recycling program and $10 million in reduced energy costs and only $47 million in unspecified savings, compared to upwards of $400 million in unspecified savings that at least one other candidate seems to rely on. $25 million annually in non-local grants. I've already issued a position paper on the issue of outstanding grant dollars that the city can access. It's estimated at $500 million in money available to the city that we have not applied for. $30 million in additional back taxes to be collected out of a pool of $300 million in outstanding taxes that are owed to the city, and $75 million in idle funds, including PICA bond proceeds, productivity bank dollars, and Act 71 reimbursements. There is no funny money here. No complicated leasing arrangements that have taken other cities years to negotiate. No expiring tax abatements that are already budgeted for in the city's 5-year plan. And no phantom savings at such huge levels that they equal, in some instances, twice the entire budget of some of our operating departments, like the fire department, $400 million versus about $182 million of the fire department's budget. And finally, I want to make reform of the whole budget process to make it more transparent and less subject to manipulation. I'm proposing that we have consensus revenue forecasts involving a number of entities and organizations to help the city put forward legitimate budget forecasts. A new debt issuance policy, a rainy day fund, public participation, real public participation in the budgeting process for this city, and that we all may measure outcomes, not just inputs, with regard to our spending. When I started in city government, I came in with now Governor, former Mayor Rendell, and we faced enormous budget challenges in 1992. I have helped solve these problems in the past, and I'm ready to solve these problems again. This honest budget is my pledge to walk the walk, and that starts right now. A budget in this city and any other city is the ultimate in putting your money where your mouth is.